Everybody, we are live. Nobody here yet, as I always start off the live streams with, unless, of course, you're watching the replay. And if you are, thank you very much. I'm going to pull up the chat live so I can interact with anybody who pops in. I'm pretty excited. Star Wars Celebration 2019, Chicago. Galaxy's Edge panel just concluded. I'm not there. I'm here, but I watched it live right here on YouTube. I suspect some of you did too. If you're watching this, wow, just wow. So I get to be there on opening day in Hollywood Studios. That it doesn't even feel real that I get to do that. I'm so excited about it. And I couldn't imagine last night being more excited about it than I already am, but I really already am. Jackie Tag, no, this isn't MMA. You're right. Good point. MMA a little tonight. Dustin Poirier going to have a good night, I'm hoping. I like them both, actually. It's going to be a good night. But no, we're talking a little Disney, little Star Wars right now. Part of Rosa's World. Rosa in the house. Steve's World in the house. Hey, buddy, how are you? So, yeah, 4 of you, 5 of you, 60, a couple people are popping in. I appreciate it. Did you guys watch it? Did you? Because I'm busy. I have a busy weekend today. And I was doing a little bit, but mostly everything stopped because I had to see everything right now. Adventure with Connor. Hey, Connor, how are you, buddy? Rodney Bell, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. So we're talking a little Star Wars, people. It's Saturday. I'm just watching YouTube and doing my thing, and I took this many notes. What is wrong with my life? I'm obsessed with this. Everybody say hi to everybody in the chat. I appreciate that. So listen, Josh Gad walks out. If you like Star Wars, if you like Disney, you like Josh Gad, he pops in and starts off being his silly self, making me laugh. It started off good there. Then Scott Trowbridge, who I knew the name, I recognized the face. I didn't know him very well. He's an Imagineer. He's obviously one of the head. Hey, I can't tag. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, buddy. Smash the like button. I'm going to do it right now myself. Anyway, so he comes out on stage, and he's clearly in charge. A bunch of other people on stage. Let me know in chat if you've seen this. If you were watching it live, I mean, because it just ended. I'm just going to go down my list. I'm going to talk about what had happened and ask you guys what you think about it. But I don't know. Like I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Going to bed last night, I was already excited about it. You know, I had my live stream with Gonzo. We're going to be there. A bunch of you, Steve, I think, is going to be there. A bunch of my friends are going to be there, and I get to meet them, and I'm going to be excited about that. And we get to play in the Star Wars sandbox together. It's going to be amazing. And then I wake up and I watch this panel, and my excitement went from, on a scale of 1 to 10, 80,000 to, on a scale of 1 to 10, 80 million. Like, I'm so excited. So let's just get right to it. First of all, they talked about Star Wars Force for Change with First. I run a nonprofit. I work with kiddos. I was very excited about that. I knew a little bit about it. I'm going to look into it a little more, and I'm going to do a video about it to maybe get some more people involved with that. Maybe I'll get involved with it. I don't know details. I know they do a lot of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. I think they're making droids specifically for the Star Wars stuff. So I'm gonna learn a little more about that and share that with you guys. It'll be a future video because I just really loved that they started with that. I mean, it's a great thing. The imagination that great movies like Star Wars can get kids to and adults to be inspired by, to create more and do great things. I think that's awesome. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. Look for a video if you want to know more about that here in the next few days. But basically, and we already knew this, Galaxy's Edge is its own planet. It's its own planet on the edge of the galaxy, right? And it's, as Scott Trowbridge announced it, it's a place that used to be important for trading, but now that they have, like, in the Star Wars universe, this ability to go at hyperspeed, you can get pretty much anywhere. So it's kind of like Route 66, right? Those towns on Route 66 that used to matter kind of have fallen by the wayside. A little bit of Star Wars or Disney Cars lore there, and a little bit of real life because Route 66 really did die, and because you didn't need any more highway system. So it's that kind of thing where if you need to hide somewhere, you go there, which is so great. And they talked about, why didn't you just make it a Tatooine, or why didn't you make it a world that we already know? It's better this way because they can create their own lore, and they're not held back by the idea of whatever, you know, Tatooine or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I love that it is its own new place. I love that. Hey, Bax, what's going on, man? Hey, Recycled Mom, how are you? Welcome in, everybody. Rodney, I said hi to you, right? Even if I didn't say hi, hello again or hello. I'm pretty sure I said hello to you already. So I love that. People were talking about why they're doing that. That just makes sense to me, and I really like that. So Josh Gad was great. One of the first pictures they showed, and I took a picture of it. I don't know how good the picture will be, but one of the places where you're going to get food has, you know, you walk in and you're in line and they've got the I'll call it the artifacts everywhere, the Disney artifacts, and they've got a pod racer, you know, one of those pod racers upside down, and it's throwing the flame down on the meat. It's charring the meat. And let me see if I can find the picture for you. I just thought it was great. And again, if you've already seen it, let me know. If you were watching along, I don't know if you were, but I'm assuming you guys did not. So here you go. I hope this shows up well. So this is, you're walking in the store, you're going to buy your meat, and there it is. So I can't really see it. Let me see if I can pull this up so I can point it out to you guys a little better. So can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that very well. Basically, there's the meat on the bottom there, and it's the pod racer that some scavenger has taken and put on top, and they're using it to char the meat. I just love that. I think it's amazing. I doubt the picture looked very good on my screen there for you. Let me get caught up in chat real fast. But I just think that's amazing. I'm so excited about it. I just love, you know, it makes me think of that first scene where we meet Ray, and she's living in the borrowed, recycled, the recycled mom in the house, recycled using of the Star Destroyer. Wasn't the Star Destroyer? Same kind of thing. That was what I saw in my mind and saw in my mind. And so just, you know, I'm sure the line will wrap around that. It's because they're always giving us something in the, like, we don't even have lines, they have cues. So we're interacting with it and we're being entertained with it while I'm standing in line to give them more of my money. Then they talked about the Rise of the Resistance ride. Oh my gosh. So, and I know this one's not going to be open when they first open, so I don't get to see it. I do go back in December. Nope, I go back in October. So I'll be there in August, and then I'll be there in October. So hopefully it'll be ready in October. I don't know. They didn't say anything about that. But so here's the story. And again, if you've already seen this, I apologize. I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm assuming that not everybody was watching it. And if you're watching the replay, well, whatever. So you're walking in and you get captured. Now you become a prisoner of the First Order, and they take you captive, and all of a sudden they throw you on the ship, and now you're on a Star Destroyer. And what do? Well, you try to get away, right? They confirmed by head shake like this, he being Scott Trowbridge, the Imagineer. Hey, Walter Grams, what's going on? Dougie, so glad you're here. They confirmed that you're going to come face to face with Kylo. Well, face to face, he said face to face, and then they said, will you see? So I'm assuming face to face. You're going to see Kylo. Can you get past Kylo? Can you defeat Kylo? I suspect we will. Then you're going to see Rey. Then you're going to see Poe. Then you're going to see BB-8. I cannot wait. Like, do I sound like my 7-year-old self? Did you know me when I was 7? Probably not, but this is probably the noise I was making. Maybe not, maybe a little squeakier, but I'm so excited. Okay, and then so let me get caught up in chat before we move to the cantina. Yes, you can, Dougie. Yes, you can. How are you, Dope Dad? I'm great, John. So glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know about on the Rise of the Resistance ride specifically if you can join the bad guys, but absolutely. So that's one of the things. If you're Team Darkside, Dougie, you're going to have an interactive, if you want, immersive story for you. See, and that's what they said this. Growing up as a kid, I was Han Solo. You know, I played Han Solo when I was playing Star Wars. I wasn't Luke. I wasn't Leia. I was Solo. But you could be Leia, you could be a stormtrooper, you could be Rey now, you could be Poe, you could be whoever you want. You know, the kids who play today get to, when they're playing Star Wars, get to be their character. Not anymore. You can be Dougie from Waltograms joining the Resistance. And that's, I'll jump to that. I'm not, you know, getting out of order here. Hey there, just watched the video of the Easter egg hunt. Oh, thank you. What kind of quality is the egg? It's plastic, just a standard egg, or is it a thicker plastic? I don't have it in my room, or I'd show you. Kato, I hope I'm saying it right. No, don't be sorry. You're fine. It's beautiful. It's not, it could break. It's plastic. You open it up. Watch the end of my video, and you see my daughter opening it, and there's a sticker inside. So it's not like a valuable egg by any means. I'm sure they mass produced it. We were hoping it would be a little more solid, to be honest. We thought it might be a harder I mean, it's only $5, and my daughter had 20 minutes of fun, so it was worth the $5. But the eggs specifically, just a plastic egg, but it's pretty. And you get 2 to pick from. You. I think my daughter picked, yeah, she picked Minnie, but you could pick Mickey. And no apology, Kato? I hope I'm saying it right. But anyway, welcome in. I'm glad you watched the video. I hope you enjoyed it. So anyway, back to Dougie and Walter Graham's viewpoint on being the dark side. There's an interactive game. So I'll jump down to it. So there's a, here, let me see if I can find the picture of that. Nope. Here we go. So, yeah. So hack, scan, translate, or carry this around here. Let me make sure you can see it. Can you guys see that? So there's places all throughout Galaxy's Edge where you interact if you want with the phone. So you stand in a line and there's a basket there. You want to see what's in it, you scan it. Translate, they'll be like unlike the Indiana Jones ride where there was the decoder cards for a while. You can translate, hey, what does that say? Because it's in whatever the planet's called, dialect, so you can see what it says. There's also a game, and this is for you, Dougie, where you can interact and you can pick. So there's different, the people who were there before put up kind of locks on all the doorways or something. I hope I got this right. And so in the lore that they've created, and you can interact with it, and it's a game, and the Resistance versus the First Order, and you can pick what side, and the game gets reset with other people playing, and you when enough people do whatever, then you win. I don't understand this part. I think they were being, they didn't want to give everything away. And then when one team wins, it resets. So Dougie can be on the dark side, I can be on the light side. We can be playing throughout the whole day, and that sounds amazing. So anyway, that was the Rise of the Resistance. Let's get to the Cantina, because Ogas, I don't know how to pronounce it right. Cantina, as I've said many times before, that is the thing I'm probably most looking forward to. My 7-year-old self wanted to interact with those crazy creatures and listen to the band. It's pretty cool. So the band is still intact. I guess that was 77. They've got to be, they're like Rolling Stones old. They'd be what, 19 plus 23, 42. Yeah, they got to be Rolling Stones age now, but the band is still intact, and they played parts of 2 other songs. Sounded very much like the classic Cantina tune that you all know. But it was a little different. The one was a little different. The one was very, very little different, but it was fun. And I guess we all knew that they would do something like that, but that was fun. But I really liked that. Now we're going to go to the Falcon, because we all get to ride in the Falcon. And I think they did answer some questions here. At least they answered some questions for me. So there's 6 of you, all right? So there's going to be 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 2 engineers. So if you're the pilot, you got to, like, if there's a spire in front of you and you hit the spire, you're going to hit the spire, and it's going to shake, and there's going to be sparks, and you're jacking up the plane. So the pilot has to successfully maneuver through whatever minefields they give you. Then behind the pilot will be the gunners. And you got to shoot things, or they will shoot you. And so if you shoot them, they don't shoot you. If you shoot and miss, they shoot you. The plane gets damaged. The Falcon gets damaged. That's awesome. And then what happens with the guy behind? The engineers? Well, when the stuff breaks, you got to touch your buttons and do your things and blah, 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 blah to fix it. So damage is taken because the pilot's no good. Gunner doesn't do his or her job. You get shot. The engineer can fix some of the stuff. There's something to do for everybody. Isn't that amazing? I think that's amazing. I'm so excited about that. So you fly, the pilot, the gunners shoot, and the engineers fix stuff. So it's a different experience. You can do through the ride 3 times and have a fully different experience. Oh, and by the way, it's a different experience because you do well or you don't do well. So then the ride's over. You had a great time. You're walking down the hallway, right? Like picture you're walking down the hallway at the end of the Haunted Mansion or whatever. And you're in the hallway, that classic hallway in the Millennium Falcon that we've all seen before. You're walking down the hallway. If you did good, it stays pristine. If you smashed into stuff and got shot, there's sparks, there's noises, there's even chatter on the comm saying, hey, we got to fix this. Hey, we fix that. Isn't that awesome? Let me get caught up in chat, and then we'll go to the next thing. I mean, I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm excited? All right, let me get caught up in chat. Hey, Eileen, what's going on? Welcome in. Dougie says, yeah, he's Team Darkside. Yeah, I could have guessed that about you, my friend. Oh, I love that. I'm good. I saw that, John. It's going to be fun. I've been to that Point Loma Lighthouse. I'm looking forward to your video, man. I'm glad to hear that. It's awesome. What else? Recycle Mom. Yes, the Cantina, right? This Recycle Mom knows. Got to be, right? Rolling Stones age. I mean, 77 is when I heard the song for the first time. It's 2019 now. So yeah, they're kind of geezers, but they're still intact apparently. You too, John. Bobby World, what's going on? I guess Bobby, right? It's going to be a lot of responsibility being the pilot. What do you want to be? Do you want to be the pilot? Do you want to be the engineer? I think I want to be the gunner. I'm sure I'll be all of them. Hey, RVing with Disney, how are you? RVing with Disney thinks she'll be bad with all those. So RVing with Disney, if you're in my group, just stay a little back or a little forward. Because that's so cool too. So if you hook up, and they only hinted at this, but we've already known this. So you've got your Magic Band, and it's going to load all the information. And throughout your park time, your time in Galaxy's Edge, how you did will matter. So if you want to go buy a lightsaber, you've got to go find the guy who does the lightsabers. And I'm sure it won't be hard to find because they want your money. And I think the data is going to matter. They've only been hinting around this, but what you can do, what you can't do, you can't do this because you're not a good shot. You can do this. You've got this opportunity. I think they're even going to give you credits if you did well. That's cool. Also, if you are on Dougie's side of the Resistance or of the First Order, whatever. If you're on the Resistance, the First Order might be looking for you. Anyway, I'm so excited. Let me see what else is going on in chat before we're moving on. I'm already geeking out. My gosh, Recycled Mom, me too. Can you tell? Hey, the Atypical Hustlers, what's going on? The Atypical Hustlers does not get to talk about the Cardinals until we play the Cardinals again, because they're Cardinals fans and I'm Dodgers fans. And I just don't want to talk about it. What else? Hey, Chris, Disney World a bit. Chris, I didn't send you the information for the team. I need to do that, buddy. Welcome in. Your team's killing it this week, and you don't even have it yet. Nathan with his famous yeah. Hey, how are you, buddy? Thank you, Rosa. Rosa, you're the best. Thank you to all of my mods. You guys are the best. What did I do? I'll get to my sheet here in a minute. Let me get caught up in chat. Yep. Aha, if I'm in your group, I think I might drive and make, yeah, or whatever. I'm not being the engineer then. I'll be the pilot RVing. Teresa's in the house. Hey, how are you? No, not right now, Teresa. I don't have time, but I appreciate you asking. Yes, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, the next week where my Dodgers get you Atypical. Anyway, so let's keep going. So I talked about exiting the hallway, right? So again, I'm about halfway through my notes. So you exit the hallway, and if you did good, if RVing with Disney was your pilot, it's all a mess, and there's stuff everywhere, and they're talking about it. But if you did good, they're talking about that too, and it's all clean. I love that. So again, if you're just getting into fly, gunners, shoot, engineers, fix stuff, right? Perfect. I don't know if there's somebody in the back playing that chess game. I love that. So do you know who Hondo Ohnaka is? Hondo Ohnaka. This is so cool. So they showed the character, and you could probably go back and watch it if you didn't see it. He's an amazing looking character. I love it. Voiced by Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings, you know, he's the voice of Pooh. He's the voice of Tigger. He's awesome. It was very exciting for him. They showed a little bit of him doing the voicing. And basically, he's the guy who's giving you the Millennium Falcon. So you're going to Hondo, and he's saying, hey, I'm looking for pilots. I'm looking for gunners. I'm looking for engineers to take this cargo from here to there. Bring back my Falcon in good shape. That's the guy. So he's the guy in the queue that you're interacting with before you get to ride his Falcon. Does that make sense? And it's a really neat character. They did an amazing job, at least in the video I saw. Yeah, Walter Grams knows. He's Winnie the Pooh, and he's Tigger, and he's a lot of other people too. I just remember from today's stream what they talked about. But yeah, they talked about some other people. So John Williams, the composer, the classic composer, did some original music for Galaxy's Edge. How cool is that? And they played some of it. Sounded very much like the Star Wars classic music. I loved it. If you don't know who John Williams is, you don't know Star Wars music very well. He's everything. But I just thought that was amazing. DJ Rex is back. Yes, you know him from Star Tours. They brought him back. Apparently, one of the guys on the panel created an 18-page backstory or front story, middle story from. So we didn't know DJ Rex, right? We met Rex on Star Tours, and then he didn't pilot Star Tours very well. And then what happened to him? Well, he comes back, and now he's a DJ, and there's a whole story about it. I love that. And the voice of DJ Rex, can anybody tell me who that is? I'm looking at you, Dougie, because he's back. Paul Rubin, Pee Wee Herman. He's back, and he did some audio for it, and apparently it's hilarious. And I'm excited about that. You know, everybody who stands in that line, there you go, Teresa. Everybody who stands in that line in Star Tours gets to interact with DJ Rex. That's a classic moment. When I was a kid, I loved it. I loved it. I mean, he was looking right at me, right? When I was 12 or whatever, 9, whatever, he was looking right at me and talking to me. Loved it so much. Yeah, I threw it in there, Teresa. I mean, I proved it. Yes, they did, Dougie. I love it. And Pee Wee Herman is the voice. Paul Rubens, of course. Apparently, Yoda's voice will be heard throughout, well, at least somewhere. Force Ghost Yoda, I assume, because he's gone. And yes, they brought back Frank Oz to voice that. How awesome is that? If you don't know who Frank Oz is, he's Yoda's voice. He's a Muppet guy. I'm really, really excited about that. I mentioned that John Williams already composed or composed new music for The Land. Most important, he's Darkwing Duck. You know, I never watched Darkwing Duck. I need to get my Darkwing Duck game up because people seem to love that. Hey, Dougie, thought you were going to sleep. He doesn't sleep, right? Were you watching the live stream, Dougie? It was so good. R. Being says that guy must have a very good range of voices, right? Imagine Winnie the Pooh and Tigger voice. I know, huh? Those guys who have that ability to do voice work are pretty amazing. I mean, that's one of the reasons we all love Josh Gad, right? Josh Gad actually made the joke. His fear is someday they're going to give. Okay, almost done. Only like 4 more lines on my sheet here. Play Disney Park app. It's already out there. I have it on my phone. You can have it on your phone right now. When you're in Galaxy's Edge, there's an in-app story that you can play, and it's basically the Star Wars data pad, and it's going to keep track of, I'm sure, with your Magic Band and the app, all the data, all the how you did here and how you did there and your interactions, and it looks to be really good. If you want to be somebody who's looking down at your phone, you're going to still have a cool experience. If you don't want to do that, they're going to have plenty of stuff for you to do too. I love that. A lot of people say, hey, when you go to Star Wars, get off your phone. I'm not that guy. I want you to do what you want, man. If my 9-year-old kid and my 16-year-old kid wants to stare at his phone and have a great time, I see that being a good thing. Because, you know, time and a place in your life, right? So there's going to be some really great interactive things to do. It's called the Star Wars data pad right there on your own phone on the Disney Play app. You can download that now. I sound like a salesman, but whatever. And again, they've got the hack, scan, translate. So you can hear chatter. So if you want to listen to what's going on, so they got the antenna arrays all throughout Galaxy's Edge. You want to hear what's going on, you can listen in. I'm not a NASCAR guy, but it reminded me of that whole NASCAR thing. You can listen to the pit crews and stuff, so you can hear what's going on. The communications going back and forth. That sounds very, very cool to me. Obviously, you can hack stuff, so you can manipulate things. There's going to be, like, maybe there's a cargo hold there, and you can scan it, see what's inside. You can manipulate some of the things. It makes me think of the Toontown kind of ideas and fun. And then translate. Again, I mentioned that already. You can read, hey, that's in hieroglyphics, Star Wars style. And then last but not least, on the app, there'll be a game called Outpost Control. And I mentioned that when Dougie popped in, where you can be on the Resistance or on the First Order, and there's a game going on, and depends on how many people are on which team, Team Dougie, Team Jeff, and we battle it out, and other people in this place battle it out, and boom, there you go. And every time the game ends, it resets. That's my notes. That's all I got for you. I'm sticking to it. It was really fun. It was about an hour-and-a-half show. The Star Wars channel on YouTube. It's still going now. It's Celebration. What's it called? Star Wars Celebration Chicago 2019. They have it every 2 years. It's where they posted the teaser trailer, I'm just going to call it, for the Star Wars movie that comes out in December. So I'm super excited about it. What are you most excited about? I'm going to get caught up in chat here. What are you most excited about that I mentioned, that you heard, or what do you want to talk about with the trailer? Let me see. Bobby World says Disneyland doesn't have the magic bands, but they do have. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's probably why they're putting it on the app. Hey, Angela. Hey, Pirate Princess Red. What's going on? So glad you're here. Oh man, are you kidding me? The Recycle Mom. I'm just sharing what they gave to us. But are you kidding me? I'm happy to share, and I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to talk to somebody about it. I'm so excited. That's to me what this is for, man. When I got something I'm excited about, when my Dodgers sweep the atypical Hustlers Cardinals in a few weeks here, or when something that I love about Star Wars or Disneyland, mostly on this channel, pops up. This is what I like to do. I didn't plan on going live for sure today, but I knew that I would watch that panel if I could, and if I was excited to talk about it, depending on the weather. We got some storms today, but we're all good. So yeah, I was excited to share it with you. So I appreciate you saying that. I'm the most excited to feel the energy of the others and to see everyone's reaction. Our being with Disney, I was talking about that last night. So me and a couple friends are going to be there. A couple people in this chat, I believe, are going to be there for opening day in Orlando. And I'm so excited about a few things. Meeting my friends in person who have this passion is number one on that list. That might sound weird, but it's true. But then just being there, like, do I want to ride the Millennium Falcon? I do. Do I need to ride it that day? I really don't. I just want to be there for the energy. Does that make sense? I want to see it. I want to be able to say I was there on opening day. That's kind of weird, but I really do. But just, I'm more excited. This is weird, but I really mean this. I'm more excited to see people's reactions to it. I just think that's so fun. I've always been a people watcher, and to see them see something for the first time that they're going to love. Josh Gad said that he was in, he got to walk in. Hey, perfectly. Welcome in. He said that when he was standing in front of the Millennium Falcon, he teared up, and I joked about that last night, and I could see that. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What are you guys most excited about? I think that's pretty good coverage of what I got excited about, what I wrote down as they were going through the stuff. It's still going on, not the panel. The panel's over, but there's still stuff going on in Star Wars Celebration. I'll probably have it running all day. I'll be listening to some Disney podcasts throughout the day. Yeah, but what are you guys most excited about? Let me get. I'll probably say see ya. It's like, Mom, I'm like that too. So excited about something. Yeah, that's totally me. That's totally me. When I was young, if I did something good or I was excited about something, I told Mommy. Now I tell, and now I get to tell you guys too. Good stuff. Recycle Mom, oh, I wish I lived in Florida. Me too. So I could go to Walt Disney World all the time. I'm a people watcher. I'm totally a people watcher. Totally a people watcher. I've always been like, being at Disneyland is so much fun. But when I'm not a, I guess I'm getting old, but no, but I would do this as a kid too. I could sit on the bench and watch people having a great time. Watching some kid go up to Mickey Mouse is still one of my favorite things to do, or the princess, or whoever, you know what I'm saying? Watching kids see the castle, especially for the first time, oh man, that's the best. But now we get to see people seeing the Millennium Falcon for the first time. And of course I get to see it too. Hey Fulton, what's going on? As stupid as it is, I want one of those Coke bottles. So my kids are, so I'm watching it up here. I'm upstairs. My kids and my wife are downstairs. When it ends, I'm like, that was so cool. I didn't know they were watching it. I sent them the links. They were aware I was going to watch it. I go downstairs to tell them, hey, that was awesome. Tell them what I didn't think they didn't know yet. And then tell them I'm going to live stream. And my kids are saying, I can't wait to get one of those Coke bottles. So if you don't know what Dougie is Waltograms is talking about, the people from Coca-Cola popped on, and they look like little like those little pods that would explode. I don't know, what are those called, Dougie? Thermal detonators, maybe? Does it look like thermal detonators? That pops in my head. Whatever. They look very Star Wars-y, and they're very cool. And there will be one on my shelf. I guarantee it. I guess I'm going to need at least two because I'm going to want to drink one. And I think it's a new flavor, isn't it? Isn't it like a different flavor? Which will be really, really fun. Obviously, Coke has flavors. I think they said they translate the Coca-Cola logo. What I want, Dougie, I want one of those shirts. So if you don't know what we're talking about, in the stream they showed, Coca-Cola in what I would call Disney hieroglyphics. I don't know what they call it, but you know how they have like, if you play the video games, they've got like what I would call like hieroglyphics. That's Star Wars text. It's like resistance text. I don't know what I think I'm misrepresenting that, but it's Coca-Cola on the classic red Coca-Cola shirt, but it doesn't say Coca-Cola. I mean, it says Coca-Cola, but it's like the Star Wars hieroglyphics. Boy, I'm really explaining this poorly. I want one of those shirts, though. Then everybody who was there live with a ticket as they leave gets one of those. So I'm sure there'll be a few on eBay this afternoon. Cat says, I'm excited to immerse myself. Me too. That's really well said. That's exactly, I just want to be there. Very cool. Go be a great coach, Max. That's awesome. I do a little bit of that myself. So there you go. That's all I got for you. What are you most excited about? I'm happy to stay in chat if you guys want to tell me what you're most excited about on this. Anything they missed? Did you watch it and anything you didn't see? Not for me. I was excited. I wanted to hear about the Falcon. I wanted to hear about the Rise of the Resistance. I wanted to hear about the Cantina. And I did. They talked about the meats. They showed some of the food they're going to have. Some kind of jerky. I don't remember what it was, but it's just going to be fun. You know, marketing times 10. Apparently and I guess we all knew this already. If you're a Disney fan, you know they're going to go all out. But the level of detail looks to be astounding. I mean, you get to walk on the Millennium Falcon. They talked about when you knock on the Millennium Falcon, how it needs to make the noise that we know it's going to make, because it's not going to be like hitting on a piece of wood. It's going to be like hitting, well, the Millennium Falcon. So and I'll tell you what, I love my job, but it made me want to go work for Disney. I should have had a Star Wars cup today. I didn't think about it. Arubish. It's Arubish. Oh, okay. That's the written language in Star Wars. Well, there you go. So then it says Coca-Cola in Arubesh. Am I saying that right, Dougie? Arubesh. He knows more about it than me. I'm so excited. Did you know do you know if they are making a Star Wars Spirit? I do not know that, but yes. I mean, no, I don't have any information, but I guarantee they are. I guarantee they are. Those Spirit jerseys are so popular. So my daughter, I think, got one recently. They have the Dole Whip one. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Some of them I really like. Some of them not so much. But that, I mean, I'm sure they are, RV. I'm sure they are. Tyler, hey, how are you? Hey, can you shout me out? Tyler, the Imagineer. There you go, Tyler. I post daily and I love the channel. I love you, Tyler, and I'm glad you're here. And I hope you enjoyed my Pirate Pit Slam the door. Well, I shouted you out anyway. Welcome in. My mods are awesome, though. But anyway, yes, Tyler, I'm glad you're here. So there you go. That's all I got. Those are my notes. I went through them fast. Probably the weirdest live stream. I mean, I have some weird live streams. So let me tell you. So is this, what do I have? Oh, I got 11. Okay, maybe I will. So I've been teasing. I have some personal news. Should I save it for tonight? Do you care? And it's okay if you don't care. But I think I got 2 messages last night. Hey, did I announce it? I need one for my classroom. My kids would what are you talking about? The Spirit jersey or the shirt or something else? What class do you teach? I do a little of that kind of. Well, I mean, I'm not a teacher, but I work with kids. Oh, no, thank you, Chris. You care, please? I care, please. Oh yeah, I care. I'll tell you. Spill it. Okay, there's 2. That's good enough for me. All right, so I hope it's not anticlimactic, but it affects you guys a little bit because I think the comment. Thank you, Chris. I think the comment that I get most about my channel, other than my ugly face, no, I'm just kidding, is this. As my backdrop. Hey, okay, good. You guys making me happy. So I bought a house. We bought a house. We put in an offer. It closed. We went through it all yesterday or Thursday, whatever. We bought a house. Well, we bought a mortgage. Well, you don't buy. We have a big bill every month now. No, but we're moving. Oh, very cool, Kat. We need to talk. I got some more information on that. We do a little bit of that too. Anyway, we bought a house. So we rent this house and we're moving not too far. The house is going to be in Fort Worth. We live in the Fort Worth area now. We will be in Fort Worth now. Then whatever. And so I'm moving. And so why that's important to you guys, if that's not important to you guys, why it matters to you guys is I'm going to actually have a studio now. So my house is my house. Got the bedroom, got the kid bedroom. I have a studio. Now it's little. It's really, really little. So I'm going to probably need your guys' opinions on what I want to put for you guys to see so you don't have to look at my ugly face. So my thoughts are I'm going to have probably a wall that has the backdrops because I've got, I mean, what have I had? 3 or 4 of these. So much. I am excited about it. I'm very excited about it. Going to need to get monetized to get some super chats going, though. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I want to, but that's not. But anyway, and then I'm thinking about having a baseball wall because I'm going to do some sports streams. And then I might have what I'm calling right now the man wall. I don't know. That's kind of a horrible. Because I've got like the Godfather poster that you can't see. And I've got an autograph of Walter White from Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston. Anyway, and I've got Chewbacca that you've never seen, but he's a big standee of Chewbacca. He's right there. And so what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about having like a like a table in the middle. So when I'm live streaming, when I'm live streaming, I can stand up. No, when I'm doing a video, I can stand up. And when I'm live streaming, I'll probably set it up, not unlike a podcast space. And anyway, what I'm trying to say is I might need some help with the planning of the studio and what you guys want to see in the back. So that's really it. So yeah, we bought a house. I'm very excited about it personally. It's going to be great. Also, I'm going to start doing some more things in Fort Worth. And if you know the Fort Worth area, I'm going to be a lot closer and like to show off our gorgeous city. So I think I'm going to do a little of that too. Tyler, I am so excited for Galaxy's Edge. I mean, that's why I'm doing that. Kat, so I run an after school program. I used to be with the Boys and Girls Clubs. We're After School America now. I'm the executive director, CEO, and we work with kids, including special needs kids, all the time. It's awesome. So we should probably talk more. Thank you guys. Thank you for the congratulations. Rosa, thanks for being here. So appreciate everything you do for this channel. Nice. Hey, you know what? Maybe, Dougie, come on down. You want a place in, if you want a place in Texas, we got a couch for you at the minimum, probably better than that. Thank you guys. Thank you for the congrats. That's sweet. I've been wanting to tell you, it's just because really I only brought it up because I don't know. I hope you guys couldn't tell. I want to be on here. I try to do a daily, well, I do. I'm daily vlogging, and then I try to go live 2 or 3 times a week just to build it up. I want to get good at this, and I want to have fun with this, and I want to build the community and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't want you guys to think that I was ignoring you. I hope you didn't even notice. And now, I mean, if you saw the other side of the room, there's a bunch of boxes. So hopefully it won't affect the channel. But part of me wanted you guys to know just in case I disappear for a while. But I don't think I will. But thank you guys. The congratulations. That's sweet. Yeah, thank you. You like the wall? Thank you, Kat. I do too. There's more where that came from. There'll be more. We're a way to put in an offer. We're a way to put in an offer on a house. Oh, nice. Dude, praying for you then, buddy. Love it. Good for you. It's exciting, right? Like, and it's my first time I bought a new house. So I've never lived in a house that no one else, well, as an adult, I've never lived in a house that no one else has lived in. And so that's kind of cool. Walking in and getting the keys and knowing that, I mean, there's been people in there. They're building the dang thing, but no, nobody's lived there before. And it's funny too. Like moving, like we got this little we're gonna have to bring stuff upstairs. And normally I wouldn't care that much if I nicked the wall, but now I might have to get somebody to do that moving. So if you're in the Fort Worth area and you're really good at lifting things, but I appreciate your guys' kind words. Your son went where? Went there? Kat, where'd your son go? I don't understand. Yeah, congrats to you, Dougie. I hope you get it. Any tips for a guy with only 55 subscribers that started 2 weeks ago? Yes, Tyler, I do. Post. So Tyler, for you and anybody else, people ask that a lot on streams, and I think the answer is so obvious. I bet you already know this. Post. So I'm doing Vision 2020. It's a play on the word 2020 vision, and next year's 2020. Here's what I know. You know what? Hold on, Tyler. Oh, Boys and Girls Clubs. Oh, very good. I started with Kat. I started with the Boys and Girls Clubs in 1993. I was actually, can I brag? Yes, I can. I was the executive director for the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Southwest region, not the whole nation, 1/5 of the region of the nation, I guess. But I was the executive director of the year a few years ago. So I love the Boys and Girls Clubs, but we're not them anymore. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing, but I love them. What am I saying to you, Tyler? Oh yeah, Tyler. Okay, hold on, buddy. I'm gonna talk to you about something, Tyler, and anybody else who's starting a YouTube channel. And what do I know? I'm not even monetized yet. But okay, here you go. Ready? Tyler, this is for you. Ready, set? Here we go. Show up every day for 2 years. That's the golden answer right there. And for anything, but for you, YouTube. Here's what that will do. It will make you money. It will build an audience. It will solve most of your problems. It will develop the tenacity you need to survive. I'm reading. Yeah, I know. Where'd I go? It will teach you that those who are successful aren't successful of their story they gave you on a podcast interview, but because they made a commitment to show up every single day when it was hard, when it sucked. Hear this advice, because show up every day for 2 years isn't microwavable. Here's what that means to me. And this is why I'm doing my Vision 2020. I decided to daily vlog one day in November last year when Cody Wanner, who's one of my favorite vloggers, check him out. When Cody Wanner, oh, it looks like we got a little, sorry guys, we got a little bit of buffering. We got a storm. Hopefully you can still hear me. But for Tyler, anybody else, when Cody Wanner decided to not, he's daily vlogging in 2018. When he announced that he wasn't going to daily vlog in 2019, that was the day I decided to do it. Because here's what I know: if I daily vlog for 2019, what I'm calling Vision 2020, I'll get better at editing. I'll get better at talking. I'll get better at storytelling. Better at knowing that I've got to set my time aside. I'll get better at fill in the dang blank. And it builds an audience. If you post every day on Instagram 5 times a day for 2 years, you know what you're going to have? A following, an audience. Post about shoelaces. You're going to have people who love about shoelaces. Post about food. You have people who love food. Post about you. You have people who love you. Post about what you care about to have a following with. Don't stop. Get better. Don't expect to have it right now. That's for Thanos, not for you. It does not work. Put in the time. Here's also what I believe. Read the book, Blinking. Read everything by Malcolm Gladwell. Let's just leave it at that. But one of the things that he talks about, outliers, the book Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, talks about success and what it is and what it is not. Tyler, here's what you need to do. Post. Get better. Engage. Engagement. Post. Decide to get great. Guarantee it. That's what I'm doing. And it's fun. But did I get preachy? I love that stuff. Can you tell I work with kids? All right, let me get back up there. Tyler, I hope that was helpful. I mean every word of it. So yeah, Cat, Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, I already shared, but I love Boys and Girls Clubs. We're not part of the Boys and Girls Clubs. Specific reason for that someday maybe I'll tell you if you want to know. But I love working with kids. I've done it since 1993, longer than most of you have probably been born. RVing went and gave Tyler some love. I love that. I have 44 this week. I started 3 weeks ago being a part of the community. Oh, I love it, Cat. Let me hear. Cat, am I subscribed to you? I think I am, but everybody give me a little bit of a moment while I go make sure I'm connected to Cat. I think I am, but I don't know for a fact. Yes, I'm already subscribed to you. Perfectly, Cat. Yeah, Disney Wish app haul. I like it. Question tag here. You know what, Cat? Let's throw your link in there. Copy. Because Angela and all my other mods are awesome. They have inspired me to learn things. Watch this. Woo. Boom. Go give Kat some love. There's her link right there. Tyler, make more friends on live. Yeah, that's a great one. Pirate Princess Red Angela is on, gives some awesome advice. Tyler, engage. Well, I said engagement. Engage, engage, engage. Engage on your Instagram. Engage on your Twitter. Engage on live streams. What that doesn't mean is, hey, subscribe to my channel. Don't be that dude. Because you know what? It doesn't work. Hey, I'm part of the Disney community and I'm really enjoying your content. Works every time. Go in the live streams, go on Instagram. You know, I do the follow loops. I do, there's lots of things I do, but those just bring people in your door. That doesn't mean they're going to buy. That doesn't mean they're going to stay. But if they like you, they will. So good advice, Angela. Also comment on the videos. Yep. Good stuff. Painting the roses red. Better to see you, my friend. How are you? Cal, thank you, Kat. I don't know if they were wise, but I believe them. I need to take this advice. I'm so unlikable, though. Dougie, most of the time I think you're kidding. Every now and then you scare me to death. Dougie, you are as likable as everyone else there is. You're very likable. I love you. And I think you have. See, here's the thing. Whether you're telling the truth or not, Dougie, words mean things. And we can't lie to ourselves. And we hear ourselves. Dougie and I have the opposite shtick. I love Dougie. Dougie and I have the opposite shtick. I tell people that I'm God's favorite because I am. I'm tied with all of you. You guys just don't know it. But you should. And I love me some me. Danny, what's going on? Danny is one of the kiddos in some of my classes that we were just talking about. Love that you're here, Danny/BJ. Actually, see, I did it again, didn't I? Whatever. BJ, Danny BJ on here. Hello. Tyler, you're so welcome. I hope that was helpful. Anything you need. My email is dolebdad@gmail.com. Happy to do it. Happy to help. Oh, Kat, I am so not hearts, but thank you. Sub to you, Kat. Glad to meet you. There you go. See, I will. You know what? Can I brag for a minute? Come in, and obviously I want you to come in my streams because I want you in my streams. But come in my streams and interact with the people in chat. Disney World Adventures, Chris, Dougie, Waltograms, Angela, Pirate Princess Red. I mean, those are just 3 in a row on my chat. Those are good people, and they have great channels. My gosh, 2 of the 3, really, all 3 of you have a great number of subs. And I mean, Angela barely posts and she's got a bunch. I don't know what the number is. Dougie just started posting again. He's got a great number. So they're doing it right. There's some people who can mentor you right in this chat is what I'm trying to say. How's my diet going? More bacon. More bacon. You guys think it's not going so good. I haven't had any bacon today. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Welcome in. Glad you're here. I'm a little behind in chat, guys. I am random. Fun name. Hey, but what's going on? Thank you, Pirate Princess Red. I appreciate that. Jeff, I just realized I never replied. Which one, buddy? I will look right now. I've got my phone right here. Oh, about the loop, maybe? I probably sent you the loop invite. Hold on, everybody. I'm horrible on DMs and stuff. Like if you DM me on Twitter, I probably don't see it for weeks. Dougie, I can't see where we talked. Oh, there you are, way back there. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. So Dougie's mentioning. So I'm going to be doing a May the 4th be with you. YouTube loop inspired by Christy's Corner. Christy, great channel. You got to check her out. She did a loop. Invited me in. I had so much fun. I met new people. I got more subscribers. I made more friends. So it inspired me. So I'll be doing one in May. I've already got, I don't know, I've got like 8 or 9 people, I think, that have already said yes. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to stop it at 20 because I can't go crazy. But I told myself if I could get to 8, I would do it. I was hoping for 8 to 10. I'm pretty sure we have 8 yeses now. But I'll do up to 20 because it could get a little crazy. But we're going to do a YouTube follow loop for May. Hopefully this weekend I'll send out I was meant to do it last weekend, but if you're interested, you've got to have a Disney channel. Okay. Not, hey, I want to have a Disney channel. You got to have a Disney channel and you're producing content. You got to be nice. You got to be somebody that I like. If you family friendly, blah, blah, blah. I don't like rules, but I'm not going to promote people that are flipping kids off and stuff. That said, if you got a Disney channel and you want to be involved in it, send me a message, send it to me on Instagram or email me at dolewhipdad@gmail.com. I will stop at 20 because it could get nuts. But you'll just have to post a video pre-May 1st, so late April. So we got a couple weeks still. And then for May, we will have the loop. $20 gift. Doesn't have to be a Star Wars gift. It has to be a Disney gift, and that includes Star Wars. It could be Marvel. It could be Disney. It could be Star Wars, whatever. Something in the Disney universe. $20, $20 to $25. I don't want anybody going $5, but I definitely don't want you going over 25 because I don't want it to be expensive. And then if we have 10, the winner will get 10 prizes. If we have 20, the winner will get 20 prizes. So somebody will get a pile of cool stuff. So if you're interested, let me know. Dougie, I think that's what you're referring to. There's still time. I haven't even done anything with it for a week, but I will. I probably will today. Painting the Roses Red. Yes, that's why we're friends. See, Painting the Roses Red knows. I can read and I believe. So there you go. I am random I just like to say that. I am random. I just like to say that. I would say I am random too. Everyone rocks. Everyone does rock. Well, Dougie talking in Scottish there. I don't know how to sound Scottish, and I don't know what that means. Yes, I was looking for a topic for my stream, so I think I'm going to devote. Oh, you should. Hey, Star Wars is happening right now, man. You've got what's going on in Chicago at the Star Wars Celebration. You got the trailers, so dive in, buddy. Dive in. I don't even know how I have on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I have a live stream. It's called DizTube. It's a weekly show every Sunday night. I don't even know who my guest is. That's how busy I've been this week. I better figure it out and start promoting it. I had no idea what it meant, and I meant to ask. Yeah, there you go. I hope that explained it. I just subscribed to your awesome channel. I am random. You're going to love Dougie's channel. I like to do it anyway. You're in. If you want in, here, I better write it down. I'll remember you. You're in. I'm going to get busy this weekend. Probably tomorrow after church, I'll probably send out some invites for that if I have time. We'll definitely be doing it. Okay, I think I'm caught up in chat. So I think that's it for the stream, guys. I think we got caught up. I really appreciate you guys coming by, checking it out. I hope you're having a great Saturday. I hope your weather is nicer where you are than where I am. It got pretty hairy out there for a little bit. I heard people by my house that I just acquired had some pretty big hail. We didn't get any that I saw. So we might head over there later. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I care that you were here. I appreciate that you were here. Tyler, if you're still here, I hope that was helpful. Dougie and anyone else who wants to be in the loop, just let me know. I'll remember you, Dougie. Obviously, we're friends. But anybody else who's interested, let me know. I will do a hard break at 20. I don't think I have 20 yet. I haven't been following. I've been keeping up with my notes this week. But I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate. I'll check chat before I say goodbye. But I think we're going to come to an end here. Have a great Saturday. I may or may not come on later. I do need to do my daily vlog for the day still. I might just talk about what I just talked about. This is a long way of saying I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Let me get caught up in chat. Chris says, no, I mean the channel. Oh, the channel advice. Cool. Do it. I'll try to pop in. When are you going live, Chris? I got some stuff to do, but I would love to jump in there and help. Yeah, I know. You take care too, Dougie. You too, Angela. Danny/BJ. Have a great day, my friend. That's it. I think with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Go do something awesome for somebody, even if that's you. It's the best way to make yourself happy. That's it. Have a great Saturday. Love you guys. Later.